Of musical productions and Hollywood productions, this is a really cool one. So first of all, Dennis Quaid, who actually is Texas born, if you didn't know, I interviewed him here in Dallas several years ago, who's a really, really interesting person to interview. And he recently announced the formation of a production company, and his first project is going to be a biopic of Charley Pride, country music great Charley Pride, who is another Texan. So I'm really looking forward to this.
I am too. My favorite Charley Pride moment is when I was a kid. Charley Pride used to get his hair done by the same lady my mom used to get her hair done, Miss Sherma. Yes. And we would walk in, he would be asleep in the chair with the big old cape around him, and he would open his eyes and wink and laugh and talk with us, and he'd fall right back asleep.
And fall back asleep.
He was the sweetest person, so down to earth. The fact that he even came to the hood to still get his due done, that was like, I was excited about that. So
you like what you like.
Yeah, there you go.
Right? You like
his
what
curls
you like.
had to be popping, you know.
Of course, we lost him. You know, last December. He was 86 years old. There were complications connected to COVID-19, and it was just, you know, a huge loss to the music community, a huge loss to the Dallas-Fort Worth community in general. So this is interesting. Dennis Quaid's actually going to he's going to act in the film as well. He's going to play the part of Cowboy Jack Clement, who I guess wrote and recorded with Charley Pride on a lot of his breakthrough hits. So he's going to be a big part of it. And so here's the quote from Dennis Quaid on this. I'd be curious to hear your take, Yolanda. He says he hopes to make a story that documents how color doesn't really matter. It's about reaching people, which makes his story relevant today.
Yeah.
What do you think when people say color doesn't matter?
I have mixed feelings about that because, you know, Charley began to be very transparent in his older age, talking about his struggles in Nashville and being accepted into the country music community.
He wasn't actually that accepted.
No, not in the beginning. No, not. It took a minute, you know, and I'm sure people probably still struggling with it today. But he, you know, sometimes people don't want to touch upon that because it is a sensitive subject. But he did become very vocal in the latter years talking about that.
I just wonder if that comment might seem dismissive, that, you know, to say, oh, well, color doesn't matter. You know, I don't know. You know, I don't know the context of it, but that quote just stood out. Either way, I'm looking forward to seeing it, and I think that it's sad that sometimes after somebody's passing, we take this renewed interest in them. Gosh, I've just been trying to be so intentional about having a renewed interest in people who are here, but I'm looking forward to this as well and looking back on his life.